Welcome to my car and train channel. I'm going to give you some tips to have the smoke working very well in HO. So right now, as you can see, it's smoking a lot, but it took me almost a year to get to that level. And you see, actually it's the end of it. So I'm going to, here you see, it's smoking well. And again, yeah. So I'm going to share with you the different tips to get there. And again, as I explained, it took me almost a year to perfect how to get the locomotive to smoke. A couple of things. When I bought the locomotive, the contact below the stack was not properly touching the contact coming from the frame. So I had to bend the metal and the contact at the bottom of the stack so that there is good contact. That was the first thing which is important. The second is that you need as much power, electric power, as you can. So to be able to achieve that, it's almost full speed, but so that the train does not derail, you need to load the locomotive with a lot of rail cars so that you slow down the locomotive. So now, and can you hear, it's almost, we heard a little bit of grrr when I stop the locomotive. That's because it's very hot. So I have a couple of tools that I've made for myself. One is a copper wire cleaner. So I've seen a lot of videos where people were asking, you know, where do I find the proper tool to clean? You just take an electrical wire, you strip it a little bit longer than the length of the stack, and then you are able to clean it. The beauty of the copper is that it does not damage the metal, it's softer. And that's very important to be able to remove the slug, the dirt, the mud which is at the bottom. So that's a tool which is very important. Another tool which is very important, especially in those small gauges, is to have a small syringe. So this is a plastic syringe, but you can have, you know, a medical one with a very thin needle. And what is important is not to put a lot of liquid, because somewhere the less liquid, the less the wire which is in the middle will be cooled down by the liquid, and the more it's going to smoke. So now let's speak about fluid itself. And I am not sure completely about the conclusion, but of course, if you buy the branded product, this is likely the one which is working the best. But because I like also, you know, to experience cheaper products, I have experience with 3 different alternative products. One is this liquid glycerin, and it seems that it's working a little bit less, not as well as the branded product, but it's still working. But it doesn't make as much smoke and as much in quantity, and it's longer to warm up. Some people say also, I have a cheat sheet note, that mineral oil is a good substitute. So I've not yet tried with mineral oil, because actually the mineral oil that I found was almost as expensive as the branded product. But I'm still going to try it and the results of my subsequent test will be posted below the video. So if you want to see, as I'm going to continue to improve the process, just read the comments below the video. I did try the fog. So I have a fog machine, you know, the one that you may use for Halloween, or if you want to fog a room or whatever. That did not work well, but I need to be very upfront with you. That was at the beginning of my trial, so now with my experience, it may work better. So in total, I would say that there are 4 different products. There is the branded one. Here it's Marklin. By the way, I remember I used to have a LGB train, and the LGB smoke fluid was working well. And then the 3 alternatives that we have spoken about, which is the liquid glycerin, the mineral oil, and the fog for the fog machine. And as a summary, still the very important tool, this one, and to be able to put just a few drops inside the stack. So as a conclusion, let's see how quickly it's going to smoke now. And we may be and you need to be patient. That's another one, is that sometimes it takes a few laps going around, but you see here at about two full circles, it's smoking very well. So let's enjoy that. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any questions, please ask them through the comment section below the video, and there might be a link also to some of those available products, an affiliate link below the video. Thank you.